Since the first man-made plastic created by Alexander Parks in 1863, the world has become a place with increasing plastics usage. Nowadays, we could see plastic almost everywhere. Did you know there are 7 types of plastics? Plastics are classified according to their resin identification codes. There are mainly 7 types of it, and each of it has different properties according to their usage. One of the most common type of plastic which we will discuss today is polyethylene terephthalate, or also known as PET, which has resin identification code of 1. First, let us see how is polyethylene terephthalate formed. Ethylene glycol and terephthalic acid reacts together in a polymerization reaction where the conditions are 250 degrees Celsius and 60 psi. Therefore, polyethylene terephthalate is produced with water as a side product, as polymerization removes water molecule. This PET is in the form of molten, viscous mass that can be molded to form plastic for various products. Next, let us look at the usage or the products made from PET. PET is used widely to make packaging for food and beverage such as water bottles and carbonated soft drinks. Besides, it is also used in making cosmetics containers like shampoo and skincare products. PET can also be found in food trays that are microwavable, which is very convenient. You might be wondering, what makes PET to have such useful usage? Well, that is mainly because of PET properties. PET is a clear, strong and lightweight plastic. PET also could withstand high temperatures. However, at certain point of time PET plastics will reach its end life. Do you wonder what will happen at its end life? Well, surprisingly, PET plastics are actually recyclable. Yes, you heard it right. Most of them are usually recycled to new PET containers, clothing, and even in making tennis ball. In fact, PET plastic is most recycled worldwide. However, not a large portion of PET plastics are actually recycled. As a matter of fact, a study by GA Circular showed only about 16% of PET plastics, mainly disposable bottles, are collected from our country to be recycled. So, how exactly are they recycled? Let's have a closer look. Firstly, plastic products consisting PET are sorted and collected, which will be fed into a grinder. In the grinder, the waste PET plastic will be crushed into small pieces known as flakes. Next, these flakes are washed with chemicals and separated by sifting them. After that, the flakes are further rinsed to remove any impurities before sending it to the dryer. Finally, the recycled PET plastic is dried thoroughly before molded into preferred products. As I mentioned earlier, although PET plastics are recyclable, not all are actually recycled, which brings us to the next point: what the present condition of PET plastics, thrown or reused. PET plastics like water bottle are considered as single-use plastics. Reusing PET bottles even more than once leads to bacterial growth. These plastics are difficult to be decontaminated to be reused, as it requires special chemicals. Prolonged usage might leach as carcinogenic substances that may lead to cancer. PET plastics are not reused but instead thrown, and since not all PET plastics thrown are recycled, this is how it leads to plastic pollution, which leads to death or extinction of marine species. Plastics on landfills compromises soil integrity, and causing flood when the plastic waste clogs drainage or canals. Fortunately, there are actually several more eco-friendly options available as an alternate for PET plastics. One of them is bio-PET, where normal PET plastics are completely derived from crude oil, which is non-renewable, but bio-PET derives about 30% from plant-based feedstock, which is renewable, which makes the plastic fully recyclable. In 2009, Coca-Cola introduced Plant Bottle, which is a plastic bottle that uses 30% of plant-based materials in place of petroleum. The result was tremendous, as it cuts down about 31,500 metric tons of carbon dioxide. Some other similar types of polyester are PHB, PHA, PHV, PHH, and many more. That's all from me. Hope it's informative. Thank you for listening. See you.